When you talk about elderberry, you actually always think of elder flowers. Few people who really study botanics know that there's red and black elderberries. A warm welcome to a very elderberry-ish episode. Today is all about the elderberry, from the elderberry blossom to the red elderberry to the black elderberry, and the whole thing peppered with some culinary tips. We will go together through this episode with Andreas Franzl from the distillery Oberkorb from Dorfen in Bavaria. Andreas, servus.
Wolfram, greetings to you.
Andreas, I'm going to stride out a bit first. I've been doing quite a bit of photography lately, and I will fade some images in as well here. I've been studying the elder very closely, and I've been taking a lot of images of the elder blossom, the elder buds, and of course of the finished red and black elderberries. It is exciting to see what can be made from the elderberry blossom. Not only elderberry juice is made from the elderberry blossom, also elderberry champagne, which is quite popular in the sweet department. On the one hand, that elderberry blossom can be baked, and on the other hand, a juice can also be made from it. And over here in Mölltal, high up in the southern Austrian Alps, I once ate donuts with elderberry sauce. This is a black elderberry juice with butter and honey. And what you do is you dip the donut into this sauce. I myself took to the venture of create something from the unripe elderberry buds or from the unripe elderberries as well that I've picked. I rubbed the picked ones, which is a real Sisyphus work, and then I've boiled them down in vinegar with a lot of salt so that the color changes. It goes from green to dark green, then sift the whole thing and then submerge them in olive oil. After filling it all into a jar, you can eat it, for example, with cheese. But it suits absolutely excellent with fish as well. It is practically a kind of a fruity, sour caper substitute. But now let's talk about the red elderberry. Have you ever distilled the red elderberry?
We have been distilling red elderberries for decades. We call it the Giersch-Holunder. The thing is that one always thinks that it smells a bit strong, but these lactic acids disappear in the distillation process, and it's even substantially or a lot milder in its entire characteristic than the black elderberry.
Yes, but obviously it's a lot more acidic than the black one, isn't it?
Not really. As a distillate, it's not more acidic. In fact, it's actually more aromatic in the end.
Andreas, you're also distilling black elderberry. How do you describe your black elderberry?
It is really quite a dense elderberry typical aroma, which has absolutely nothing to do with the flowers. Unfortunately, many of us only have the blossom in mind and not the berry. I may briefly put something here in the glass because I think it makes it a lot easier to describe it.
Could you please beam the glass over quickly?
Yes, very good. A bit difficult, but I will try to describe it just the way as if you were here with me. Again, it's really this extremely beautiful ripe berry. In addition, it is also very herbaceous with fresh aromatics. It's exactly the experience as when I say here, for example, is this Germknödel, or we call it the Dampfnudel, with these boiled down elderberries and a cinnamon stick with it. It's the same theme you find in the glass. But there's also a very high association towards grapefruit. So these fresh tones are also inside, and they are accompanied by dark tones like cocoa and things like that.
Do you have any other berry tones also inside, like from blackcurrant to blackberry or blueberry? Is there anything like a little portfolio?
It's a very, very soft blackberry you can find.
That means we are almost with after 8 in a tender way.
Yes, from the description, it always goes in this direction, in this mintiness. But there's also dark tones like bitter chocolate that you can definitely find in it now.
Okay, you're also making an Attich. What exactly is that?
Ja, Attich is here rein optisch nur als
yes, Attich can easily be confused with black elderberry, but only as a mature fruit. However, since a perennial, it's not. It's an annual perennial, that's why you can't confuse it. As an annual perennial, in comparison to the black elderberry, and as a fruit, it also appears poisonous. But what is quite amazing, or if you taste the berries in raw, they're extremely bitter, extremely astringent, and they really do not taste at all in the raw state. In the glass, however, as a distillate, it has an incredibly fine stylistics. They are kind of a round stylistics and also very soft. It is something that you would never ever suspect ending up in the glass when you consider the base material that we use to distill.
Thank you for telling us so much about the world of the elderberry today. We know that the elderberry seeds, especially the red ones, are poisonous and have to be cooked before they can be eaten. But I still think the best form of the elderberry, no matter in which color, is the distilled one. Andreas, thanks for your participation today.
It was fun, thank you.
Thank you very much, dear viewers. Thanks for joining us again today. It would be nice to see you again when I say Servus at the Inside World Spirit Shots. I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks for watching. Chin chin and cheers.